Hey, we are here with, you know what my mind just went to right there was because of the way I said that. Hey, it's Fat Albert. That was where my mind went because of the way I said that. But no, we are not. I am not.
Hey, speak for yourself.
We're here with Terra Invicta, episode 8. We've returned to the scene of the crime being infiltrating a thieves guild. So not really
the crime
a crime.
being having an NPC being too hot.
Yes. The party has met the silver fox. I mean the silver fire.
Silver flame.
Silver. It is the silver fire. I am the one who named this NPC. Flame. Thank you very much. I know I named him.
I'm sorry, but the silver
Unless
flame.
it's just been calling him the silver flame.
No.
You're only saying that
because better. So
you're only saying that because you want him to be your character's flame.
Yes, very true.
I mean, fair.
We last left off.
I just think flame sounds better.
After a fight in the corridors of the Lotus Dragon Guild House. And things were bad there for a second. Anna was about to die. She saw a hallucination of Dragonborn Jesus. It was a whole thing. And then
hallucination? That's a little extreme.
Well, hallucination.
A vision.
How dare you minimize her experience with Dragonborn Jesus? Wow.
But luckily,
that's her testimony.
I think this is the first time we've broken Caleb that much.
All right. Anna was about to die, and she was saved by the silver fire. Juno Tremulous is his name. So, Audrin, I told you last time, Jordan, that I had some things to reveal about this dude that you knew, /know, that, the party at large obviously doesn't, but kind of fits Juno into the world a little bit significantly. So we've seen this dude, this Azamar, being, hunted by the City Watch for whatever reason, because he was part of the Neighborhood Watch and did some, illegal things, but, the Neighborhood Watch would say they're definitely chaotic good things. Juno Tremulous, the silver fire of the Neighborhood Watch, he's the son of an aristocrat, right? He's the most, he was actually very wealthy, and he joined the Neighborhood Watch anyway, right? He's the classic young son of an aristocrat that wants to change the world and wants to do it in a way other than being a noble, and has basically, left the aristocrat life and has become a fugitive. He's Juno Tremulous is the son of whatever his father's name is, Tremulous. Let me find that.
The son of Sir Tremulous.
Sir Tremulous of the Tremulous estate.
I just want a father character's name to be Gun. So then their son would be son of a gun.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Or a gun. Maybe the name is a gun.
Yes.
Who is your father? A gun. And I am his son. I am son of a gun.
Well, that's the problem. It would be son of a gun if you did that.
Well, no, it wouldn't be son of a gun.
Why would you say son gun then?
No, that's son of a gun.
Oh,
a gun is the
yes. I say a gun. Yes, not of. Yeah. Okay, yeah. You're right.
Son of a gun.
I'm being silly.
Aren't we all?
That's fair. So the Tremuluses.
Tremuli.
The Tremuli. No, it'd be the Tremulae if anything, because they're Latin.
We are Tremuli.
So the Champion District's noble family is the Tremuluses.
Which district?
The Champions District, which is the district that has the Calabar Arena in it. That district. And the Tremuluses, what's his name? Octavius Tremulus is master of Tremulous Manor. And he's the owner of the Smith's Guild Hall in the Merchant District as well. Octavius is a popular figure who's made a name for himself in staged fights at the arena. And I think you guys did learn that at some point. I think, you know what? I think it was Audrin as well. Audrin did some research into the at the museum or whatever of the Iron Brigade, and learn that piece of information. But yeah, the Tremulous is
Smith's Guild.
He owns the Smith's Guild Hall as well. Yes, so they're an aristocrat family. Part of their wealth comes from owning this guild hall in a different district. The Tremuluses are Calabar's newest noble family, ascended to this honor when another family, the Pikes, were forced a year ago to sell their family home after they fell upon hard times associated with the abduction of one of their daughters. So you don't know any more details about that, Audrin, but you know that the Tremuluses are the noble family of the Champions District. There's also another Tremulous in the city, named Scaffa. So Octavius is easy enough to spell, obviously, but Scaffa is the name of this dude, and Scaffa is the eldest son, so the brother of Juno, the eldest son of the Tremulous family, and he's the one who actually runs the Smith's Guild Hall. So the family owns it in general, but yeah, the eldest son, Scaffa, is the one that actually runs it himself. So yeah, so that's what you know of Juno. Juno has been on the run. You thought he was dead. You assumed he was MIA, maybe KIA. You don't know, and then here he is. He showed up in your time of need.
Hey, you know what? Spartans never die.
Yeah,
exactly. They're just missing in action.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
But we're not in Sparta, so
not until someone kicks someone off a ledge, I guess. So
it could happen.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Cool. So, he just saved you guys and helped you out. And you're standing in the corridor. You've obviously alerted the rest of the guild hall to your presence. I mean, they already knew you were here, but for sure they now know you're here after you killed their warg guardian and some Lotus Dragon thieves who came to investigate the noise. The things you know,
this racket.
Exactly. The things you know that you're currently tasked with doing right now. You're trying to find Vanthus, trying to see if he's in the guild hall anywhere. You know that the two people who might know are Cosme Miranda, who spends his time in what has been dubbed the guest house, the guest room, in the north part of this guild hall, and the Lotus, the Lady Lotus, Lady of the Lotus, or whatever her name was. I think you don't have her name yet, but that's where her title is. Who is in the south somewhere? You guys are heading north first to go check out if Cosme Miranda knows anything about this. So, do you have a conversation in this hallway, or do you just say all right, no time, let's keep going? What's that look like?
I
assume you give, I assume introductions have just happened, at least.
Yeah, I think Audrey just goes, okay, you and I need to have words, but not now.
He nods.
And if Audrey tries to introduce him to everybody, I would just kind of go, we've met before.
Yeah, Juno just kind of smiles at you and winks.
I want to see how Deli feels about him. I want to roll insight.
Sure, yeah. You can
see how Deli feels about him. 16.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't seem sketchy necessarily. He seems suave and charming, which, you can think about however you want, right?
Not my type.
Well, I mean, even then, I didn't even mean that. I meant some people just immediately don't like people who come off as suave and charming, right? So it's up to you, really. But he doesn't seem like an evil dude or a sketchy dude in any capacity.
Come to think of it, I think if Deli had rolled lower, that would make her suspicious. But since she rolled well enough, he came in to save them. He seems to be friends with Audrin, and she likes Audrin. Mm-hmm. I think she's fine with it then.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I'm going to take a healing potion since I'm assuming we aren't going to have enough time to do a short rest because we just killed all these things.
That's fair.
So,
yeah,
I'm going to roll.
Are you gonna wait? Did you say you're going to try to do a short rest?
No. I'm going to take a healing potion because I don't think we'd be able to.
I thought in that moment you were just saying I want to roll for hit dice or whatever, and I was like, we should have a conversation about this before.
No. I'm rolling for healing potion.
I was in the middle of tweeting out that we're playing, so I didn't hear it correctly.
Gosh, Caleb on Twitter, not even paying attention.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey, it's his job to not pay attention and pay attention at the same time. He's the DM.
That's not horrible. Okay. I feel
I have a healing potion too, and healing
at
magic
least
still.
a little better now.
Should I take the healing potion?
How are you feeling?
Yeah.
I'm feeling a solid 3 squared.
Out of
I
3
probably
cubed.
would. I probably would. Yeah.
Yeah. Healer's still up, so you should be fine for now.
Yeah.
You said you guys said I should.
I
think so.
I would.
We
And
don't
what is
really
it?
know.
We have no idea really.
That's just a 2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Because we also have to not only do we have to fight our way to get to this person, but we also have to fight our way out also. So,
well, I mean, ideally, if we fight our way there, it's
it
sucks to suck.
Audrin.
I was just thinking, it can't be as bad as Emily's just roll. And I was like, oh yeah.
Okay, mine was not that bad, honestly.
Hers
It
was
wasn't.
average.
It wasn't, but I was like, at least it can't be worse. I don't know.
Why were you thinking it can't be worse? It could be worse.
Because for some reason I thought 1 and 4 was bad because I thought it was a D4. I forgot it was a D4.
It can always be worse when Jordan rolls.
Okay,
Stop it.
but here's the thing. Audrin, you can't say that with.
So this is the thing. No, I think that
that's
is correct.
true.
No, I think that's correct because Audrin, if you give him a skill challenge, 100% he's going to blow it out of the water. If you give him anything combat related, not so much. He has been very close to death several times.
I
It's
guess.
fair. It's fair.
Okay, but Darius was the same thing, except he wasn't skilled either.
It's fair.
I feel like Darius was very good. I mean, but Darius also outputted a ton of damage.
I think the thing with Darius is he went down as often as Audrin is going down, but he went down that way because he was tanking damage successfully and correctly,
keeping everyone else
that
alive.
was his job in some ways, right? Different situation there. But anyway, yes. Did you guys go north then?
Yeah.
What was to the left? Was there
That's where we came from. That's where
we came from the right.
No,
There was nothing really in there.
we just came through the left because that's where there was more stuff to the left, but that's where we directly came from fighting.
We came from the bottom right.
That's where Anna and Audrin came from. Yeah, you guys.
But remember, they went back around.
Yeah, I was just wondering if there was anything worth checking out over there. Pretty much.
I mean, there were some.
There's a corridor leading somewhere else.
Okay, well,
but we know that we need to go up north to get to
Cosme.
Also, Caleb, I have no light. Who had the drift? I think you had the drift globe.
I have the drift.
Anna has the drift globe. Yes.
Drift.
And I see
Drip
nothing.
globe. I mean, it is drip. Let's be real.
I can see nothing. It's complete darkness for me.
Darkness for you.
Oh,
Did you guys walk away? I can't. I literally can't see anything.
I can see from your point of view correctly.
I can't. It's all
Because there's
darkness
also
for me.
torches around too.
Yeah, that's why I was
Just
confused. I'm like, there's a
refresh.
torch right over there.
You should be able to see. There's no reason you should.
I moved Deli and then everything.
Yeah, just go ahead and refresh and we'll see if that works.
Deli actually just passed out.
Deli's closing her eyes and she just forgot how to open them.
Classic Deli move. That's actually not true at all.
Deli just found out she has narcolepsy.
Yeah, there you go.
Next character, I'm just gonna make Caboose from Red versus Blue.
Okay, there we go. Now everything's back. I was confused for a second because I was just scrolled into the wrong area. Then I removed it. Okay, now I have light.
Cool.
Okay, I should not be in the front.
No, not unless you were an animal.
I didn't know where everyone else was. It was dark.
Hey, it's all good. I'm the tank. Let me be in front.
I'm pretty sure I'm actually the tank.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go.
Yeah, I think she's just like, yeah, we'll figure out who you are later, I guess. Audrin, cool, awesome. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
She's just like,
yeah, he's like, I'm here to help. I'm sure there'll be time for more specific introductions later.
Well, yes.
Let's just say that I have as much a grudge against these people as you do at this point.
All I need to know.
Let's get going.
Yeah, Takeaway's just kind of like, cool, Audrin, you have a grudge. You're on the same team. Let's go.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
Pretty much it.
Audrey's
All right.
like, yeah, talk about a grudge. He doesn't say anything, but
So I want to keep going up
Caleb, why do I have a
here.
little icon
This-
on me?
Oh, you were prone at one point.
because you broke your back.
Okay.
Is this like a stall or a door?
Yeah, so that is a prison cell. So as you look down the left too, you can see as the corridor
Right.
curves. Basically this whole wall here is kind of
Prison
covered
cells.
in prison cells. Yeah, so they kind of like line the wall here. Each cell features like a nasty looking heap of straw, a wooden bucket, and just random odds and ends, maybe like a forgotten necklace of a long lost prisoner. Anything like that. Iron bars close each of them off, and there's a narrow gate with a large lock on each of them. This door right here, though, is an actual wooden iron door that leads into another room. But yeah, as you look down the hallway this way, you can see there are more cells.
Cells.
Yeah, so it seems like in between some rooms here, there are like cells also lining the walls where people are kept.
Like, and he's all green with the spots on him.
What? You're making a reference.
He's
that I don't
making
get.
it Dragon Ball reference, Dragon
Got
Ball
it,
Z
got
reference.
it. Okay, all right. Well, I don't
Are
get it.
there any people in the cells?
You think you're being
No.
cute?
Yeah, for at least
Yep.
this one that you can like see clearly is empty for sure. Yeah, so there's a door right here. You're assuming, honestly, given that north is where you're supposed to go, that's probably the way to like go see Cosmo Miranda wherever he is.
I just want to run around and look and see if there's people in any of the cells real quick.
Yeah, sure. If you just wander around those corridors quickly, no one's in any of those cells. Though this one right here is it's like a. Can you actually see into that?
I can't
No.
see into
You
it.
should be able to. It's like a iron gate as well, and inside it is
Ooh.
a like natural cavern that's cluttered with like partially eaten bones and like clumps
Yeah.
of dark fur. The air stinks of wet dog. So you're like, oh, this is probably where that warg like lived before we killed him. So
Okay, back to the door.
yeah, the other
Fantastic.
cells are
We're
closed.
done.
Or,
It's,
empty.
This one, right?
Yep. Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Takeaway's
Yeah.
just like, let's be ready.
Yeah. Give me one quick second.
I'll prepare a shillelagh. Actually, wait. That'll cause wild magic. I won't prepare a shillelagh.
All right. So you just like kick the door in? It's closed.
I mean,
Is it locked?
If you just try to open it, it doesn't seem like it's locked necessarily, but it's like jammed or something.
they barred it.
Possibly. I mean, you
Get
haven't.
Did somebody
butter
say
and bread.
bard?
Yeah. you haven't.
Alyssa, this is your job.
Jordan,
Yep.
your joke was better than mine.
You haven't applied enough force to it yet to know whether or not it could just be jammed, like stuck or something. But yeah,
I mean, can I make an athletics check to try to kick it
just
in?
try to kick it in. Yeah, go aid. Yeah, hold.
Ooh.
Yeah, buddy.
10 more than you needed. So yeah, we take we just literally the whole door just like falls in. And so you see beyond.
She kicks it open. Audrey just goes, remind me to never make you mad.
Yeah, exactly.
He's part barbarian.
So
Don't forget to bring
inside,
Juno with us.
you guys see the purpose of this macabre chamber seems obvious. A stretching rack dominates the northwest corner of the room, and an open iron maiden, which is another like torture device, lies to the east. A side corridor leads northeast, and a sizzling brazier of coals sputters in the center of the room, giving it a hellish red cast. To the west, the room moves into a natural cavern, though its floor has been carved out into a deep. Oh yeah, I guess you can't see that bit, but yeah, there's two corridors leading off, or like this is I think a carved cavern, but there's two side corridors that lead to the left and right. This front entrance just it looks like a torture chamber. In there you see what's obviously a Lotus Dragon guy, who is heating like a what is it? What is this called? I can't remember. Yeah, he's heating like branding irons in the brazier there. The kind of stuff you like press on someone to like brand them and like cause them like, heat pain. And there's like some dude like very disheveled in like rags tied up to the stretching rack over here. who looks up and then just says, please help me. And then you realize why this chamber is called the guest room.
He heard none of what just happened.
It looks like, I mean, maybe he did, but like it seems very obvious that he's like focused on what he's doing. Maybe he thought like, the rest of them will handle it. I have a job to do. I'm going to torture this guy.
This is a time I wish I had heat metal prepared.
But yeah, so let's go ahead and roll initiative and we'll see how this goes.
Whoa, I rolled not great.
Wow, how do you have a +8 to your initiative?
Because I'm super dexterous, and then I have an extra bonus because of where I'm
alert.
from.
Right.
Yeah, the alert.
God,
You
I'm
guys
like, holy crap.
Want to see a cool trick?
Very
Roll
average.
better than me.
Literally the most
just
average
would've
you could have
been-
gotten.
It would have been so funny if it was really bad or really good.
Ooh, did Juno roll pie? What
No,
for him?
that
Oh.
was the Lotus Dragons. Thank you. I actually forgot he existed for a second, so I need to roll initiative for him.
Come on. Well,
I
then
know.
roll
I
the
told
crit fail.
you. I said, don't forget to bring him with us. But then everybody was talking.
It's all right. It's all right. We got him now.
I won't let you forget hot guy NPC
I'm sure you won't. Sure you won't.
or for ever let you not regret bringing him.
Perfect. I'm happy for this. Happy for this turn of events. All right. Okay, so actually the guy on the stretching rack goes first, and he's just like, please help me. And he's gonna like, I guess, try to get out. So I'll have
Now
him
that he
roll-
sees a glimpse
Right,
of hope.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna try to wriggle out of his bonds here. I guess just make an athletics check. So we'll just roll out for him. No, 10's not gonna cut it, certainly. Cool. That is his turn.
He doesn't want to cut it. He wants to break it.
That's fair. That's fair. It's Juno's turn. What does he even have on him? Yeah, no, he's a rapier. No, short sword. He has a hand crossbow. So I guess he will just shoot his hand crossbow into the room at the Lotus Dragon and miss. So yep, that's what he does. He just like and misses, and he just swears under his breath, and it's your turn.
Okay, well, I currently
Takely is
cannot.
not impressed so far.
I can currently not see anything, so I'm gonna. Oh, look, things.
Yep. So stretching rack over here, and the
what is
Iron Maiden's
this?
right here,
Okay.
and is currently open. The Iron Maiden is.
Shove him in
Ooh.
it.
Dangerous.
Shove him in it.
I'm not very strong though, so that's probably not
But you could certainly
move
attempt to
for
push
me.
the guy in the Iron Maiden and close it. That would. Yeah.
It's a really, really
right.
good
But
thing.
I'm not strong to be
I
able
know,
to
I know.
like
Just
if
saying.
it's an opposing.
You could.
It's a good
Caleb
thing-
just wants to see you fail so that way he will push you into the Iron Maiden.
If I move right here, does the fire like do anything, or is it just gonna chill between us and I can attack him over the fire?
You have a quarterstaff and you can kick. I think you're fine for now. If something goes
Okay.
catastrophically wrong, then maybe we'll bring the brazier into it. But
Cool. Glad I brought it up.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and whack him.
do it. Nope. But yeah, not catastrophic. So you just miss. He's
Okay, and-
It's honestly, it probably looks pretty cool because you're like kicking over the brazier and he's like ducking and like he's like
Well,
the-
I'm whacking over the brazier, and now
That's
I'm
fair.
about to kick over
yeah,
it,
good.
and that
Oh,
goes
yeah,
pretty
that
well.
hits. So you swing, he ducks, he like brings the branding iron up and like is dodging around the brazier, and then you just like bring your foot around and smack him in the face.
For 5 damage.
Very nice. Yeah, so he just like and stumbles, brings up his branding iron like yeah. But then he looks out the door and sees that he's like very outnumbered, so he starts to sweat a little bit. Takely, you've kicked down the door.
Okay. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess that's as close as I can get. I can probably get one more, but I don't really want to be standing right in front of this thing.
It's fair. Yep. Very
Let's see.
fair.
I'm just debating if I just want to like intimidate him.
Yeah.
Or if I want to like actually just like, kill this guy.
Yeah, either one is a viable option here.
I think I'm going to try to intimidate first because he's clearly outnumbered. I don't feel like he's going to be much of a threat here.
Yeah, and your intent is
I want him to just like
surrender,
basically.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no.
Yeah, definitely not.
Okay.
Yeah, and he doesn't say. Go ahead.
I feel like I should have had advantage for kicking down the door, but
No, knowing what I know about the situation, you do not, certainly.
Okay, that's fine. All right, that's cool. All right, cool beans. So I just like try to intimidate him and be like, surrender. And he's just like,
he just doesn't talk to you. He still looks very nervous, right? He's obviously like realizing he's gonna die here or something, but he's apparently determined to go out fighting. So,
all right, your funeral,
Audrin.
Guys, I tried not to be a bloodthirsty, NPC here. I tried.
We appreciate it.
This is gonna sound dumb considering the area.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look for traps.
You could.
Pretty big one.
What? Like literally just look around the room to see if there's like hidden things that will jump out at you?
More specifically, I want to make sure that this guy isn't going to get us got by all of us walking into the room here.
Right, that he's not going to, like, as soon as everybody's in the room, set off something. Go ahead and make it a perception check, because, like, you don't have enough time to do, like, a full investigation, but
Yeah.
you can see if you notice something.
If my sheet loads. Okay. You said perception?
Yeah.
Or investigation? Or perception?
I'm second guessing myself because I'm trying to think through what we had like decided how these work. I think it actually would be investigation, but before you roll, I think it would be something you'd have to spend your action doing if you're fine with that.
Oh, that's what I planned.
Yeah,
that's
that's fine. I just want to make sure you knew that because otherwise I think it would just be passive perception, right? Like it would just be you like coming in. If you don't notice anything just normally, then we wouldn't even roll. So yeah, go ahead and do an action to do investigation.
Okay. Now, before I do that, do you guys think that's a good move?
If this guy looks like the rest of them, he'll probably go down quickly.
I mean, like, does that take your whole turn to do
Yeah.
this?
Action,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, it takes
I
the
mean-
action. I mean, otherwise I could just run up and stab him. Because, Audrin is all about that DPS.
Well, you do have, sneak attack.
Yeah.
You don't have to even run up to him to do it. You can just sneak attack him.
I mean, honestly, if you get a hit of any sort on him, Audrin, you're probably going to down him.
Always investigate afterwards.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I was just trying to go through an avenue of like not killing him. But
Well, we could down him without killing him, too.
That's true.
not if you do an arrow, but
I was just going to run up and smackety smack.
yeah, you could do
I
non-lethal
mean,
damage.
I don't think you can do a non-lethal damage with a rapier. I don't think that actually makes any sense at all. Because there's literally only one thing you can do with it, and that's stab, right? Like, I guess you could like slap him with it, but it's not even that thick of a blade.
Well, but like you could also use the hilt.
That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. If you're deciding to do non-lethal damage here, that's fine.
I just feel like it's more
the
in
rules of
character
D&D.
to-
Yeah, the rules of D&D allow it, even though it's kind of silly.
Philly
Right,
cheesesteak?
Using deadly weapons often just leads to getting people killed, even if you're trying not to pull your punches.
Yeah.
And most of the time, if you're trying to pull your punches with a lethal weapon, you're not actually taking the situation seriously enough.
So did he hit him?
Yes. Yeah, the 5 doesn't down him, but
Actually-
the six certainly
Actually,
does.
hold on. Do
Yeah.
I get sneak attack?
Yes.
Oh, because they're in range.
Jason.
Also, that one.
Yeah, 'cause
Wow.
5, it's
it's
decent.
if you get advantage or have a person an ally within 5 feet, right?
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
I just. That's really funny that I just rolled a 1.
Yeah, so you want to just knock this guy out?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think probably what happens is you like feint as if you're gonna stab, and knowing that he's gonna like dodge in a certain way, and you get him to like, you basically kind of like almost move him to the side with your rapier, like with the side of it, and you get him to like stumble a little bit just as he tries to feint your attack that doesn't actually happen, and then you maybe take a step forward and then just smack him across the face with the hilt of your blade, and he's down.
Oh, I was gonna say like I stab past his head, like, and make him think he dodges, and then I pull the hilt back and knock him out from like the back of the neck.
Yeah. There you go. Cool. Yeah. So that guy gets knocked out, and honestly, nothing else jumps out at you. Right? Like there's not another person in the room. You down the dude, and yeah, the guy on the stretching rack just like says, "Oh, thank goodness! Please, you're gonna let me go, right?"
I would like to ask, like, why are you here? What made them do this to you?
Yeah, I would like to make an insight check if this guy is like
Okay.
faking.
Quick question. Is everyone paying attention to the guy on the stretcher? Is everyone else paying attention to the guy on the stretcher?
That's who we're talking to right
Well,
Okay.
I think Juno isn't. Juno's just like looking around the room.
Okay.
yeah,
What were you
I'd like to
saying,
do an investigation
Oh yeah,
check now.
I think Audrin and Juno go into thief, like looking for trap mode, and they're just starting to investigate. What were you gonna say, Deli?
Okay. Deli's gonna grab the branding iron.
Okay, that's fine. Sure. So you grab it.
You have your scene, but
Yeah, that's fine. Audrin, go ahead and do your investigation check with advantage then first. Oh my goodness!
Oh wow, yeah.
talking about.
See what we're talking about here?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
With
So,
advantage, huh?
dang. Double 25s. Okay.
You find
Caleb's
a
like,
secret compartment
originally
of
there was
gold
really
underneath
nothing
the
to find,
floorboard.
but now I feel like there has
really
to be.
wasn't. Like, yeah, I mean, literally, like in terms of the room itself, it's a torture chamber. And if you're looking, I mean, the thing is, there's not any immediate danger. So, like, honestly, if you look this way, Audrin, if you like jump over to this part of the chamber over here, right?
Yeah.
You can see that this is like a bedroom. The chamber sports a large bed covered with furs. An iron cage sits at the foot, and a low table in the southeast corner is heaped with salted fish, bread, and bottles of rum. So you see that. There's a Foot Locker there.
Oh, a whole shoe store.
And it's not locked. So if you just open up the Foot Locker, you see inside, 118 GP. So a bag of like this, and then a set of silver flensing knives with ivory handles that you're sure are worth something too.
Flensing?
What are
Yeah.
flensing knives?
You
Good
flens with them.
question. I don't.
I'm
remember off the
not
top my
aware
head.
of this word. Flensing.
It's obviously a type of thing you can do with a knife
slice the skin or fat from
a carcass, especially that of a
that
whale. Okay, yeah. So it's whale cutting knives. Yeah.
Blubber.
These were animal smugglers. It makes sense.
Okay, so you said 113 gold.
118 gold, so a bag of 118
118
GP, and a set of silver flensing knives with ivory handles. That you're sure are worth something, but you don't know what.
Do we want to just split the gold afterward out of here? Because I think this is the first thing we found out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not do it right now.
Maybe just put it
So
in
there
in the
was-
party.
You said that it was a set, or did you say there was like
A set
six?
of flensing knives. Yeah,
Okay.
no specific number, but
Okay, I stashed that without Deli knowing about it.
right,
her
yeah,
own
flensing
sake.
knives. Yeah.
Oh, that's. Thank you.
Yeah, and so with that investigation, Audrin, as you're just looking around, and I assume like you guys are going to be, during this process, talking to the guy on the stretching rack, maybe getting him off of it. But then, so you notice that obviously there's like, as I said, salted fish, bread, and bottles of rum on the table. So if you want to take any of that, you're welcome to. And I mean, the rum doesn't look super expensive, and then there's iron cage in front. And I think honestly, with a 25 investigation, I think you can tell because of maybe some physical evidence. This is probably like the sort of thing that like whoever is in this room maybe puts like people in it to like maybe as a punishment in the guild or something like that. That you notice just the telltale signs of like they probably don't put animals in this, though. It's definitely not big enough to hold a medium creature. So like it's like someone, you're guessing, given your time in Thieves Guild, you're guessing this is like punishment. Someone has to like, if they do something wrong, they have to sit in here while whoever lives in sleeps in the bed gets like a very perfect, comfortable night's sleep, and they have to like the whole night just be uncomfortable, can't sleep, and see this so they can think about what they've done.
Wait, what exactly kind of bed is it? It's a what?
It's like a large bed with just covered with furs. It looks luxurious.
No, but the uncomfortable one.
It's an iron cage at the foot of the bed.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
That a thief is probably put in to like so they can think about what they've done. And then Audrin, you get that far at least. And then we'll do the conversation with them. But there's another thing you can notice on the other side. But we'll do the conversation with them first.
Yeah.
So who's talking to the dude on the?
I asked like, why are you here?
Yeah. So the dude just like he seems like very relieved. He seems rather muscular. He has dark stubble on his chin and short greasy hair. His eyes are pale and watery. Wearing rags. Maybe it probably looks like his like night clothes that have been since torn and ripped. But yeah, he looks at you and he says, man, I'm trying to find this. So he's like, please, I'm a silk merchant. I was kidnapped from my room with the bent trident, and I don't know what they want. They just started torturing me. I think they wanted to find out where my hidden stashes of money were. I don't even have any of those.
Who has the best insight? I can assist.
I have a +2.
I have a +5, but Deli's not paying attention to this.
Ugh.
I want to make an insight.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, because I can give you advantage because I'm trained in it, but I have a +4. So I can give you advantage with
to do advantage
+2.
with +2 instead. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
20. All right. Give me half a moment.
Does he look like if he bathed, he would be another hot guy NPC?
Depends on what kind of guy he'd be the bad boy stereotype.
Ooh, so he's not telling the truth. Oh.
He's certainly not telling the truth, and Takui knows it. Yeah, this guy's lying to you.
I want to like grapple him. Like I know he's already like restrained, but I'm like, I want to like force down
just in case he actually isn't restrained.
Right.
Yeah. So Takui, go ahead and make an athletic check.
Okay.
Would it be with advantage since he's already kind of strapped down?
No, he's definitely faking it.
He's definitely faking it.
It's definitely like stuff he can very easily wriggle out of.
No, but
no.
Ooh, yeah, that's not good. Okay, let's roll initiative, guys.
Well,
like as I'm going down, I'm like, you're lying.
Yeah.
I was gonna say while this was happening, Deli's been heating the branding iron.
That's
what
fine.
shape is it?
It's not even really like it doesn't brand anything particularly. It's just to cause pain, so it doesn't matter. Just a round hole or a round piece of metal at the end.
That works too.
All right.
Oh, I guess I would be here then.
So go ahead and do that as well, Audrin.
Yep. Give me a sec. I'm just, loading.
Oh, wait, no, Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take him off the map. Do not take that guy off the map. I'm not done with him.
What do you mean?
The dead guy.
He's not dead. We knocked him out. And I'm not done with him.
Okay. All right. I don't know
my backstory, Caleb.
Oh my.
I was preparing.
I was so confused. I was like, what do you mean? The guy I traded, like, what he pretended to look like?
He's not dead. We knocked him out. We were specific.
True. That's true. So, as soon as he sees you coming, Takui, and then just like one smooth motion comes out of the bonds and then like twirls away, his rags suddenly like shimmer and become like armor, like a chain shirt. So it was obviously his like magic stuff that can make it look like something else. You're gonna fight him. Anna, it's you.
I knew it.
Oh, that's a lot of spikes over there that I can now see.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for his appointment.
Am I able to get up here, or would that not be able to be possible? I can't, I don't know how the rack is actually set. Like, if I go from here to up there in the corner.
Fine. You're acrobatic enough that I'm not worried about it. Yeah, go ahead. You're fine.
Okay, so I'm just going to kind of
Dang it, where'd the light go again? Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
It
Anna
glitched again.
moved, I think, into the wall slightly there for a second.
Want to make the light the fire that we're sitting right there? Is that a light already?
Oh, it should be. Sorry, yeah.
I don't think
if
it
it's
is.
not, then I'll make sure it
Because
is.
there's shadow right by it.
Got it. Yeah, it would be light.
Okay.
Oh no,
So
it should be.
It isn't
doing
for
light.
me. I can see shadow right next to it.
I think that's just a you problem, my friend. Apparently.
Is it?
Let me refresh again.
Is it shadow right to the left of it?
Yeah.
Because that's the dynamic lighting from like my drift globe from the wall, I think, is the dynamic lighting happening.
It should definitely be showing more from your point of view, actually. I'm looking at it now. That's weird.
I think it is now that I refreshed. Yeah, it looks like it is now.
Okay. Yeah, we won't worry about it then. All right. Anna, you punch him then? Kick him? Hit him with the quarterstaff?
First, I just kind of say, it's not right to lie. Cosme, I'm assuming? And then I try and whack him.
Yeah. And he sneers at you, and you hit him right on the AC. So, yeah, go ahead.
6 damage. That wasn't great.
Yeah, so you smack him, and he just says, yours truly.
Wait, who was Cosme again? Is that the one we're looking for?
Yeah, probably I think it was like the Lady of the Lotus is like a third hand man or something besides Vanthus.
And then I'm going to geek him, hopefully.
Yep.
Oh.
No, not a 17. Nope. Yeah.
Dang, his AC's so hot.
Yeah, so he's dodging around.
And then I just kind of like want to say after I try and hit him, I just kind of go, honestly, we're not looking for you. We're just looking for Vanthus.
Okay. Interesting. He doesn't respond to that. He sneers again. Audrin, you're in the other room, but you can run to the aid of your friends.
You're really fast.
Are they like right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20,
55.
25, 30.
And then bonus action dash. That was a nice thing about being a Tabaxi rogue, is then you had the extra cat speed. It was awesome.
And we're just knocking them out,
Probably
taking them down.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we need to like damage him. I mean, he seems like he's pretty powerful, so I think we need to damage him, weaken him, and then we can assess if we want to, like, just knock him out, because we need to interrogate him a little bit.
I back smackety.
that misses.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's a little garbage. I'm just gonna have to stand here and pout and be like, "Why are you judging my rapier, sir? This is not fun."
All right, so it's his turn. He is gonna go ahead and. So I think because I gave you that movement up there, Anna, I'm gonna allow this square as well to be traversed. So he's gonna bonus action disengage, move here, and then he's gonna start doing an acrobatics check to just start crossing the gauntlet.
Here I come.
Yeah, I can't follow him now.
You.
So he gets to there. He starts like hopping over and yeah, this gauntlet over here, the room moves into a natural cavern, though its floor has been carved out into a deep pit dotted with pillars of stone that rise from the earth. On the far side of this gauntlet lies a single sea chest astride a pedestal on an outcropping of rock. But yeah, there's like spikes in these pits. So yeah, he starts hopping across, hoping that you'll try to follow and then fall into the pits. And that's, I guess he has an action still. Let's see, does he have a ranged weapon? He does, yeah. So he throws a dagger at you, Audrin.
He's a rogue?
Yes.
Nice.
And that hits? Audrey?
Let me check.
13?
I think it does.
I think it does too.
I think my AC is
Oh,
like
no.
11 or something.
Squish- Squishy boy.
Your AC is 12, yeah.
Yeah, 12.
7 piercing damage from this knife as he whips it at your face and it hits your like chest. Yeah, that didn't feel good.
It's not the first dagger that's been thrown in my chest.
Cool. Takui.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's see. I guess I actually have quite a few spell slots remaining, so that's good. Well, I don't want him to run away, so I don't want to cast Dissonant Whispers. I think I'm going to, because I don't know that I'm dexterous enough to actually be able to make it through this thing. So I'm going to like go up here and cast Produce Flame at him.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's probably my best bet.
That makes sense.
Oh, nice.
Whoa, dang.
Nice.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Flame produced.
For
Dang.
11 fire damage.
Very good. Fire shoots down the corridor.
I sing eat you up now. You sing fire, fire, fire.
I think probably what happens, right, is you like set his cloak on fire as he's like bouncing across these pillars, and he just like whips the cloak off as it's like engulfed in flame.
I'm like, get back here.
Get back here, whippersnapper.
He like flips you off.
I'm like, be a man.
All right, it's Juno's turn. He's going to go ahead and step in here and shoot him with a crossbow, his hand crossbow. And he misses. Deli, it's you.
I'm debating which spell to use. If I do Flaming Sphere, it doesn't do immediate damage, does it?
I don't believe so.
Okay, I'm not going to use that then. I could use it continuously, but I'd have to chase him. And if he's a rogue, he can move more than 30 feet per turn, so it'd be useless pretty quickly. So I'm going to pull out an old classic.
Yeah, it's any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet.
And that's just going to get in the way.
Yeah.
Deli is going to look up, see what's happening, look back at the guy, think to herself, later. Drop the
Brandon
actually, no, she'll keep the thing in her hand because I think it could technically count as a quarterstaff, so she could use Shillelagh on it.
It's made of iron, so no.
That's what I was wondering. But like, could it use?
It needs
as a
to be
club
wood.
or
It's very specifically like a wood thing that you're making into a shillelagh.
It doesn't say.
I'm like, there's zero chance that a druid spell like that would
the
affect...
wood of a club or quarterstaff.
Exactly.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I just saw.
That's like
club or
anathema to the
Okay.
way druids work.
So she'll be like later. She like shoves it back in the coals. Comes up. I cannot see anything. Is he in the darkness?
He's over here.
I can't see over there.
I also can't see over there, so maybe that's why, because I'm not in
Well,
a
the light
line of
isn't
sight.
the light
Yeah.
isn't shining over there. So yeah.
I can't do anything. I'm gonna
You can hold your action until you.
I'm
can
gonna
see
hold
him.
an action. I'm gonna hold my action to cast Shatter. Like she's just gonna kind of get ready.
As soon as you
It's
see
like
him,
her
cast
stomach-
shatter.
Yeah, her stomach starts gurgling as soon as she sees it. She's just,
Sounds good. Anna, it's you again.
Okay, I'm gonna go 1, 2.
This is what you
And
were
so-
born for.
and as soon as she sees, as soon as Deli sees, you're gonna cast Shatter.
Sounds good. Yeah, good.
I don't think Shatter moves them though. Okay, yeah, I'll just cast Shatter, 2nd level spell. They have to make a DC 13 con save.
Cool.
So he makes it. So he takes 9 damage. I think a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage in its spell area. So
you see him wobble for a second, like he's gonna fall in, but he doesn't.
if he has any non-magical items there now. So I think that would count daggers unless he's wearing them.
He's wearing all of them. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
I mean, we already know that even a weapon wielded doesn't blow up like that.
Okay.
Cool.
See.
Anna.
Okay, so now I'm gonna make my acrobatics check to start hopping around.
Yeah, we can make an acrobatic, and you can move your normal speed if you succeed on it. Throughout on these squares if you want to, jumping across stuff.
19.
Yeah, that's good enough. Yep.
Okay, 1, 2.
Also, just to keep it in flavor, how Deli shoots it is like she goes, and like you see like a piece of glass flying out her mouth, and as soon as it hits him, it explodes.
Sounds good.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, do I want to do that? Or do I want to try and get to this chest first?
You could cut him off.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. 4, 5, 6. Can I go to this space? It's like kind of in the wall.
With a 19 acrobatics, I think you're fine. I think you just wall run, right?
Okay.
Some Prince of Persia stuff here.
5, 6, which I'm assuming I take an attack of opportunity, or did he already use his reaction?
He did not use his reaction, so yeah. Oh, critical failure.
Perfect.
Tries to attack you with it. I mean, he's already still reeling from like the blow from Deli, so he like doesn't have enough balance to attack you.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, 6 right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to attack him.
Do it.
Oh, I'm in the wrong part of my sheet. That misses.
It does indeed.
I don't even see you.
I just realized Anna still has the drift globe tied to her.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you have to like loose that to do this stuff.
She could honestly just leave it. Technically it's attached to me in a sense because it can't move 30 feet from me.
No, because when you gave it to me, we said that. Didn't we say that I was like taking it?
Yeah, it's not an attune thing, I don't think.
That's right. It's not an attune.
It's just like whoever activates it, I think.
Maybe as we were in there, as we thought everything was over, she like untied it.
Well, because that would change everything. Because if I don't have the drift globe, I can't see doing all of it.
Well, if you just leave it right there, you can still see.
Well, what I was going to say is maybe she like untied it from herself and kind of like let it just float there.
Yeah. I'm not saying we have to change anything in terms of like where the light is or anything like that. All I'm saying is like probably what is happening realistically is Anna's untying it quick and then doing all this stuff. But it can still be floating around. Just having a rope tied to you and trying to do acrobatics is probably not a good plan.
And then instead of trying to hit him again with my bonus action, I think I'm going to use a key point to Step of the Wind.
Cool.
And get all the way over to here.
What spaces are you moving on to do that? Jumping to here and then to there?
Well, now that makes me nervous of why you're asking me that.
Would that be the normal way that Anna would have gone?
Yes.
Okay,
would be
cool. A dart shoots out of the wall.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. 26, I am assuming hits.
That hits.
All right, make a con save. Whoa!
Natural 20.
Nice. Okay. So you just take 2 damage. That's it.
And
but
I
you
would
will
like
have to
to
yeah.
deflect missiles.
Ooh, nice.
So my damage, it's going to be 0. I don't have to roll for it
Yeah.
because,
Is it worth using that? Is that a key point?
No, it's just a reaction.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
And you're going to try to, fling it? It just
No,
gets
I'm not.
flung?
I'm not flinging it anywhere. I'm just deflecting it.
Deflecting it. Yeah, sounds good. So that happens. You will have to make a acrobatics check though to keep your balance when it hits you.
Okay.
Even if you have to try to deflect it, you're still like having to keep your balance there.
17.
17 is literally 1 shy of it.
That I can't just stand there.
No, so part of the thing is here, these are kind of slippery, like they're meant to be that way. This whole thing is supposed to be a gauntlet that you could like fall into and die. So let's see.
Okay, because if I can't move anymore, then in that case, I wouldn't have stepped over the wind yet because I
Yes.
haven't gone over my movement.
Got it. Sounds good. All right, you
So I
fall
get
in.
back
You
a
fall
key
into the
point.
pit.
Cool. Which direction was it coming from? So where am I
So
going?
I think you fall into this one. I think
Okay.
the one north of you,
Ah!
and you take 16 damage.
I'm down.
Because that's what happens when you fall into a pit of spikes. Yeah. So Anna
Cool.
looked really cool there for a second, but she didn't keep in mind. This is the thing. Anna's really good at acrobatics, but she's not good at being a thief. And thieves would have known there's a pressure plate here. Don't step on it. And she gets, even though she managed to deflect it, it still keeps her off balance just enough to fall flat into this pit. And
I'm down,
go down.
by, I had 15 hit points.
I know. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Audrin, it's you.
Wahoo! Well,
Yeah, so Audrin, you do not have a whole lot of hit points. So attempting this gauntlet is probably not wise. But you can do it anyway.
I has a different idea. I'm just gonna.
I'd like to think that Anna is just so good at like being alert to those sorts of things that like she does it without she blocks it without thinking about it, but doesn't pay attention to the fact that she should also be balancing herself, right? It's like the instinctual just like drop everything and block this missile, and that's what is her downfall. Quite literally.
Literally. Yeah.
Audrin feels with the anger of watching his friend go through that and have to, fall down and get downed. He feels this kind of anger burning, and he realizes that it's a familiar burn, and it's actually a burning in his hands. And he's like, oh, right. I did that a couple times ago. And I fire a bolt.
Yep.
But nope.
Oh, 17. No, 17 doesn't hit. Sorry, I forgot he has 18 at AC. So close, but so far.
The 18 AC is just so high.
Yeah. Turns out this guy's a mini boss. Yes, you still have your movement, still have your bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what I could possibly do that. Wait a second. Are there any traps that could be triggered that are near him?
The only like with your
Or that that could be triggered that would hit him where he's at.
with that 25, I think Audrin, honestly, you like scan around the room and you're like, okay, that's the only pressure plate. That's it.
Okay. And It shoots from over here.
It shoots directly across. Yeah.
Shoot.
Yes, that is what it did.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this is not a good situation.
I'm trying. Oh shoot! I should have done steady aim because that would give me advantage. As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn.
Because we're still, everybody's still learning their character stuff. Feel free, you can do that. We'll say you have an had advantage.
Wait,
okay.
That's fine. Yeah. So go ahead and roll that damage.
I don't think you get sneak attack though, do you?
No.
Well, no, but I wouldn't get sneak attack from this anyway.
Yeah, Cool.
It's a tiny bit of damage, but it's something.
Better than nothing.
All.
Gonna move it all?
I literally can't now.
Well, you still have your regular movement.
I don't get my movement when I use steady aim.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's the drawback.
Got it. Okay, cool. All right. It's Cosme Miranda's turn. He is going to
fight me. Fight me. You know you want to.
Yeah, I don't even know really at this point.
Gonna moon us. Start spanking his butt at us.
He is going to do this. He's going to jump across here. I'll make a acrobatics to see if he pulls it off. But he's going to try to just go up on this ledge so that you can actually shoot him at all. Yeah, so he succeeds.
Wait, which direction did he jump?
North.
Can't even see him.
Yeah, exactly. He peels himself to the wall, or unpeels himself to the wall. Sticks himself to the wall. That's what I meant to say. Cool. That's his turn, and he's just gonna, I guess, take the dodge action. Takewee. So yeah, you saw.
Sorry, I'm looking at us. Okay, I do not have to see him to do cast produce flame.
There you
So
go.
suck it.
Nice.
I was thinking the same thing. I have magic missile.
Okay,
true.
so I, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Anna.
I think you have to see me.
I
for
think you
that.
have to see her for that.
Oh, do I? Hold on, let me
No.
see.
And I don't think I'd be in range with you.
It's 60 feet. So
Yeah, but I'm down.
Oh, that
How
you
many
can't-
feet am I down?
It does say that you can see.
Yeah, you can't see her. You're at least 10 feet down.
choice that you can see within range. Yeah,
you cannot
okay.
see Anna. She is
Dang
impaled
it.
by spikes 10 feet down into the pit, or at least
That's
5
not
feet down into
good.
the pit.
Don't mind me. Let's just hope for a nat 20 and then I can get myself out.
Which I don't know how that makes sense in this scenario, but yeah, Anna just wakes up and peels herself off of the spike.
I have such a terrible.
Okay, but that would be
acrobatics.
really metal if she
It
pulled
would,
that
yeah.
off. Literally.
Um,
She literally pulled herself off.
I'm like, because I don't want her to
Yeah.
Because okay, just realistically, I don't know if Caleb's gonna do this or not, but realistically, she's in flipping spikes,
Yes.
Yep.
so she's gonna take two failed death saves.
No.
No?
Because I'm not impaling myself further. I've already
Yeah.
been impaled.
He's already been
Yeah.
impaled.
Okay.
She's just going to make death saves at this point. Yeah.
But so either way, we're gonna have to get her out.
Well, that's what I'm
So-
saying is if you can get to a point where you can heal me at all, I can get myself
Yeah,
out.
Anna can get herself
I
out.
know.
No
See
problem.
you.
But I'm just worried that I'm gonna fall
Yeah.
in.
I mean,
Like,
yes.
also impale
Takewee,
yourself.
you do not have a good acrobatics. If you're
I
gonna
do
attempt
not
this.
have a good acrobatics.
As we've learned, the
that's
DC
the
is
problem.
18 for this.
Right.
Yeah.
I've seen. So I just worry that I'm just
Fine,
so-
I'm just gonna die. I'll just
She's
make a
just
new
like-
character. I will become hot guy PC.
I think she's just debating. You know what? She's just I will go. I will also fall if I go in. So I think she's just one of you guys got to go get her, and then she just will cast produce flame.
And obviously,
Um,
Juno responds to that and it just says, I got it.
Say you better get her.
Look, this is all a ruse the whole time.
Oh, you saved me.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
so
gonna
indebted
cast
to you.
produce flame at him. Okay, that'll hit.
Nice.
8 fire damage.
Ooh,
Nice.
that was
Um,
good.
And I am going to give Juno a bardic inspiration
Sounds good.
and just say, you better get her out.
Yeah.
Like,
Good old
inspire him.
barbarian
through,
inspiration.
like, you better do it.
Yeah.
Intimidation, inspiration.
Intimspiration.
If you don't, I'll feast on your entrails.
Intimidation. All right, cool. Don't
All right, there
laugh
you
at
go.
me, Emily.
I'm not laughing
And then
at
as
you,
an
I'm
item
laughing at you.
interaction, can I like hand him my potion?
Sure, yeah.
You've heard of fear of the Lord. This is
'Cause
fear
I
of
don't
the
know that
bard.
he actually has the capabilities of healing her or not. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
In
He
case
does
he
not.
needs to heal himself and then her.
All right. Oh my gosh. Hot guy NPC has just gone from being super cool to super lame with a critical fail on an acrobatics check.
He goes to jump and slips and falls face.
he got a
I-
1 and a 2.
Mhm. He did indeed. Wow, that's really sad.
And there goes a healing potion.
So we have 2 characters that are just about to straight up
He
die.
takes freaking 7 damage, and I
Yeah,
took
that actually-
16.
Yeah, that was
is
actually-
ridiculous.
So he
I
fell.
would like to speak to a manager.
He fell into the pit and hurt himself, but he climbs back out.
He just
And-
goes, "Ow! I got a boo boo."
And this is his whole turn is just climbing out of it and slumping on this, and that is his turn. That's what he does.
It's like, oh crap. I'm just like,
He's like, I'm okay, guys.
It's literally Olaf. It's I've been impaled. He just like gets
Okay,
Yep.
I am. Look,
I
if
think
Anna dies, I'm fine with it story wise if like that's what happens. But just the fact that happened and he took 7 damage.
Mhm, yep.
Okay.
That's the
Friggin'
thing.
16.
That's the thing with rolling a bunch of dice that could roll a 1 each time. So,
Ridiculous.
all right. So that's his turn. Deli.
Quick question. How bad was he looking when he jumped up there on the wall?
Oh,
Cosmo.
Cosme. Pretty fine. He didn't take a lot of damage. A lot of
Okay,
damage for that.
So I'm gonna use all but 1 charge on this freaking
Wand of magic missiles.
wand of magic missiles because I want to keep 1 because I don't want this thing to go away because
Yeah.
it's very good.
Mhm.
So roll 7d4 plus
Whoa.
7. Come on. So she's gonna pull it out and just gonna just go, "Kadoom!" And he takes 26 damage, less
He
than
does-
average.
He doesn't die. But you wounded him.
Average is 34.
you just
so
hear,
it's a little
ow,
better than average.
ow,
Yeah,
ow.
exactly. Ow, oh. He's realizing that this was not a good idea for him.
I think that's no. He's not. He didn't cast any spells or anything, so he doesn't have to make any concentration or anything.
All right, Anna. First death save. Let's go. All right.
We're fine.
1 success. Audrin.
Do you have anything that won't?
I mean, honestly, at this point, he just took a lot of damage. You might be able to firebolt him.
but I can't see him.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they have things that they can use. That
You can just do it with at disadvantage.
Does
If
the
you
spell
can't
specify
see
that you
him?
have to see
You
him?
you
Oh, does it-
can't.
Oh, it doesn't. Firebolt doesn't.
No. That's why I'm asking. Does Firebolt actually have that specification? Because they're always very specific.
That's actually a good point.
Sorry.
Because like mine says like it's just a creature within 30 feet. Like it's not.
Maybe I'm thinking of
A creature or-
3.5.
No, within range. Yep. You can still use firebolt.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, and you can use the one thing to give yourself advantage.
Yep.
Yep.
You just do it again if you want. Yep. Go ahead.
All right. I think Audrin and not Darius, because I totally said Darius in my head before I wait, so was that a death save fail or success?
Success.
Okay.
It's a 10.
Okay. So it's actually technically more likely that you'll succeed
It
than
is
you'll
more
fail.
likely than yeah.
Okay.
It's
Anyway,
still not a guarantee.
well, yeah. Yeah. Audrin concentrates and kind of like tries to, I don't know, he's like, I don't know how to do this. He like tries to put his hands together and tries to concentrate it.
Do some hand motions.
Well, he's like focusing and like just trying to figure out what the heck he's doing. He doesn't understand how he's doing it. And he tries shooting it off again.
Do it.
And with advantage because wait, hold on. I'm not sure if I can do oh yeah, you give yourself advantage on the next attack roll. Okay.
Yeah.
So
do it.
Yeah, it works. Fireball.
Yeah, it doesn't hit either way.
Not great.
All right, there you go. Cosme's turn. He is realizing that he's going to die if he doesn't just try to escape at this point. So he's going to attempt to do that. We'll see if he just falls in the pit and dies.
Trip.
He does. He literally does. This is.
Yay!
Oh, he doesn't die though.
8 damage.
Okay, but okay.
I don't freaking 16 damage. I don't more than both of them combined.
I know.
This is not okay. I need to. What's the email so I can write a structured email to these people?
So literally, what happens is the exact same thing, right? So we see Cosme fall into the pit, and then he slumps out of it, and then he just like says, "I surrender."
Okay, but where? Oh man, I wish that I had prepared an action to do something. I really wanted to trigger while he was passing. I wanted to trigger the plate with Mage Hand.
Well, he's not over there
yet.
Over there,
but yeah.
Plus,
but he wasn't
we
over
don't
there
want to
at
do
all.
that because then he'd fall on top of me.
Oh
That's
yeah,
also
that's
true.
a good point.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Can you trigger traps with Mage Hand? I forget.
Do I couldn't?
Because they can't do
see
more
why
than
not.
5 pounds of.
Yeah, but a
Something.
pressure plate depends on how sensitive it is.
Yeah.
That's true. He says he
Cool.
surrenders.
Yes, I think he does.
Can we tell if he's
Somebody
lying?
insight check this man. I'm unconscious. I can't.
That was just me deciding. Deli thinks he surrendered for sure. Yeah.
Ellie also has no other options for. Actually, no. Now that he's out in the
evil.
open,
Takeway, what do you do? We still have round order to get Anna
Yeah.
saved. So
No, I mean, she's like at this point, like she's just like, no. I'm just gonna like
You can surrender after we knock you out.
because like an insight check would be my action, correct? Or no?
Ned just rolled.
I don't think so. It's more of like an instinctive thing.
Right. Okay. Let me make an insight check on this guy. Honestly, I don't know if that's gonna really I don't think that's gonna change what I'm gonna do. I feel like I would just be like,
But you might as well roll it anyway if it's just a constant action.
okay. I mean, that's fair. 18.
Yeah, he's gonna try to like backstab you if you actually.
Yeah, for sure.
think
I
he's
mean,
surrendering,
she's
yeah.
just gonna be like, Psh, no, and then just cast produce flame again.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, well, that
Oh.
didn't go very well.
I don't know why. I don't think there's any real. Oh no, you would have advantage because he's prone. He's like literally slumped up
true.
on
It's
the
a-
thing. Yeah.
It's a ranged attack,
So it
though.
would make a disadvantage if he's prone
That's
for
true.
a ranged
Okay.
attack.
Actually, that sounds right, but I'm gonna double check.
It's
need
advantage for
advantage?
melee, but disadvantage for prone
range.
for range.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
because
Either way,
you're like
that makes sense.
a
That makes
smaller
sense.
target.
We're good. Cool. All right, Juno.
Yeah, maybe like I go to like do it, and then like that's when he just like
Yeah.
falls down and it just like goes past.
Yeah.
Maybe hits the treasure chest.
All right, there we go. Juno's got it now. Boom, boom, boom. And how does he?
He has the healing potion.
Yeah, but
I
like,
mean,
how is he?
If he was able to crawl out, he
So-
could.
I wasn't
Yeah.
sure how you were planning on doing this, but I was going to take it. Whatever.
He was able to crawl out.
I mean, maybe he needs to make an athletics check to like pull her out.
You kidding
I
me?
made a sleight of hand check to see if he could basically just like reach down and like, even though she's like up against the spike, finagle the stop her and like pour it in her mouth.
I see.
And he fails and he drops it and it shatters in the bottom of the pit because he got a crit fail.
Caleb.
This guy was
Wow.
supposed to be useful.
Yes, and he in theory should be, but D&D has a very large chaos plateau. Cool. There you go.
Takeway is so not impressed.
Jelly. It's all right. Anna was unconscious for all this, so she didn't see it. Anna can still be smitten.
I can't believe that I wasted my bardic inspiration on this dude and his two natural ones.
Yeah.
It would. Yeah.
I was
natural ones wouldn't help.
Exactly. I was just like, he could have used it, but it wouldn't matter. He got it correct.
It wouldn't. It's a natural one. Like that's
Exactly.
I feel like that's just a consequence.
We have always decided that crit fails are automatic fails no matter what. So
yeah.
All right, Deli, it's you.
Would. So I'm trying to think, because if produce flame is a disadvantage, no, because frostbite isn't necessarily a ranged attack. It's an attack that he has to save against.
Yes.
So there wouldn't be there wouldn't be
no
a
advantage,
save
no
for
disadvantage
it.
over there. Yeah.
And I think honestly that's my best option, unfortunately.
Do it.
Wait, I'm just double checking.
I mean, it also makes sense. He has a high AC anyway.
Yeah, that's actually
might just be better.
true.
So stuff with saves is probably the better way to go.
True.
He just makes it though. Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. There you go. Anna, make a save. There you go.
So
2
close.
successes. Audrin, your turn again. Still entirely possible. Anna dies at the bottom of a pit here. I'm just saying. Eventually, someone's gonna have to go over and get her. So
if he lifts her up,
I guess Juno will probably try that next. Yeah.
If he literally just lifts her up, then we can cast Healing Word.
You raise me up so I can stand on pillars.
Just not on that pillar,
You
please.
Raise me up.
I can't believe he wasted
And then
You
cast
get healed.
Healing Word.
I am strong and I am on your shoulders.
Okay. Kill him, Jordan.
Yeah, you want to finish him? Finish him.
Yeah.
I just realized
Ooh,
we
kill him. Ooh, kill him.
could have held an action instead of waited for him to stand up.
Oh, that's true.
True.
It didn't matter for me. Mine wasn't an attack anyway.
Yeah, I guess I'll gather my energies and do it again.
Do it.
I was like, I think I'm starting to get the hang of
Starting
this.
to get the hang of this. Yeah.
Do you want to
Takeaway's
hold
like, when did you learn fire?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still figuring that part out.
Would you hold your action though to see if he stands up? It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter at all. Yeah. All right. There you go.
I was just like, that was a warning shot. I actually don't. And then he turns to Takeway, and he goes, I actually don't know how to control this thing yet.
Like, I'm getting the hang of this.
I don't know what I'm doing. Help me, please. Cool. All right, Cosme's turn. He is just gonna go ahead and
I know what
stand
I'm
up.
doing. I have no idea what I'm doing.
He is gonna stand up from prone, and he's just gonna try to. Nope. Okay, he dies. Yep. He tries to escape, and he falls into the pit. And I'm pretty sure, yes, the lowest amount of damage he could take is just enough to kill him, no matter what.
Caleb, roll it.
Roll it. See how impaled he is.
Better.
Need you to roll it. Freaking 10.
Yeah. So
And that's better.
Ridiculous.
and like
I
right.
was like-
Still wouldn't have gone unconscious with
So-
any of those other rolls.
So what happens if this is like a novel, we would get like a thought from Cosme in this moment as he slips again and then falls face first on a bunch of spikes. He thinks like, I really wish I wouldn't have just applied oil to these, and then he just dies. So there you go. Takeway.
Dang it. I wish he could reach
I'm
him.
gonna hold my action to cast Healing Word the moment that she gets like lifted out.
Sounds good. Juno's gonna try to lift her out.
Will be useful.
Light as a feather, step as a board. Light as a feather, step as a board.
14 is good enough. It's not that difficult. So he put let's say he puts you on this square.
Healing Word, so you get 3 Which, I mean, you still got to make it back. So
Yeah.
Okay, I go over to the bed, and can I just like throw the mattress on top of the spikes?
Sure.
It's a very good point.
At this point, we don't need to do turn order. I think that's fine. And honestly, if you use the mattress, you can honestly even just get to the sea chest without ever having to make any rolls, and we can just cut from the scene there. And
whoa. We still got it. We still have something we can
Deli has the branding iron.
I know. I'm not saying we cut from everything in here. I'm just
initiative.
saying we cut from the initial moment. I think the last thing we get before we like do a hard cut to like a couple, bit further. We Juno like lifts you up, Anna, and then you get healed, and then you see his face as you come to, right? And he's smiling at you. And then in his mind, he's just like, I'm really glad she didn't see anything that just happened there.
Okay, I want to know.
Yeah, Takewe's like standing there with like her arms folded, just like.
Okay, I want to know something, Caleb.
Because she didn't even see him do anything cool so far, right? Because she was on the other side of combat. Yeah. She's just like,
yeah.
I want to know: is Audryn used to seeing Juno being the sly, but clumsy kind of guy that Juno is?
Right? Yeah, because again, he's a nobleman. Right. So this is actually not his forte.
Yeah. So Audrey just kind of sighs to himself. He's like, why did I expect any different? And he says that. He actually says that, but he says it very, very quietly.
Yeah. And honestly, with Audryn's like mattress idea, you guys can actually even get to the sea chest and see what's inside of it if you want to.
Yeah.
Quick question. Yeah. Do we want Cosme by any chance to be alive?
That's the thing, is because we still need to find Vanderin.
Because here's the thing, I have Spare the Dying.
Vanderboren is what you just conflated there into one word.
That's Vanderin is an NPC from Critical Role that has a very similar name to this guy.
Fair. The thing is, I have Spare the Dying. I could stabilize him. I have to touch him though.
The issue with that is we've typically ruled when NPCs get to 0, they just die. I don't think we've ever
unless we specifically did non-lethal damage.
Yes.
And I guess he fell in spikes.
He died by spikes.
Face first into a pit of spikes. I think he's dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, we can still loot his body.
That's what I was going to say.
Loot the body.
Okay,
get that armor.
I broke anything. I destroyed anything he wasn't wearing.
I mean that he was
non-magic items he wasn't wearing.
That's true. Yes. So I'll just tell you all the loot you get from the scene, and then we can skip to Deli tortures a guy for no reason.
No. Interrogate.
Torture, interrogate.
I'm not sure he was a torturer, and that's important.
Whatever, Deli. So yeah, I mean, he has regular daggers and a rapier on him, but he also has a Deli, make a Arcana check to know exactly what his magical armor does.
And I have advantage on this.
Yeah, exactly, you do. 13. Well, you know that it was magical armor that could look like something else. Other than that, you have no clue.
Wait, hold up. Why? Okay, 2 questions. Wait, who is looting him right now?
I'm assuming we like dragged him out. And
yeah, we're just kind of skipping ahead at this point, right?
Okay, because I was going to say Audryn would probably also be looting and also trying to like... Because it is Arcana, it'd probably also be rolling Arcana check.
No, I know. Yeah, I just had Deli make it there because she already has advantage for her like fashion stuff. Yeah. And so I think it makes sense to just do the one roll there. I don't know if Audryn would have any more information on this, really. But I mean, it's just going to take you some time to like go take it to someone and figure out what it is.
All right.
But
it's a really good armor apparently, and it's
a chain
also
shirt.
Like disguises.
It's a chain shirt, so it's not as crazy. So I'll give you a little bit of a secret. He was a swashbuckler, so like he got charisma armor. So it's not all the chain shirt that was doing that. But it's not bad armor certainly.
That would be good on.
Yeah, so it's a chain shirt. You don't know what bonus it is, and you don't know what the actual magic effect exactly is.
Something. I mean, at least we can guess because I mean, like
honestly, as soon as you take a short rest to attune to it, you'll figure it out. But yeah,
I mean, but he literally transformed right in front of us.
Exactly.
So
yeah, you know that much at least. Yes, Jordan.
I was also just going to say that I don't have any spell slots remaining, but I do have this.
Right. Yeah. If you had to identify, you could just do it automatically. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have detect magic stuff I could do, but I'm guessing it's transmutation of some sort.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Okay.
No, I think it's illusion, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
That makes sense.
All right. So what do we find in the chest?
Yes. And so the chest, you open it up and it's empty.
Oh.
Is it though?
Would someone like to make an investigation check to find out?
Probably Audrey.
Honestly, Jordan,
Investigation.
I did not even think through use the mattress to cross the spikes thing. That's actually really clever and it makes total sense. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So we just see Audrey like one at a time put this on there. And
Actually, let's just say you guys are doing this because Deli probably would just be
Other
staying back.
plans
Okay.
of the
Yeah.
nefarious sort.
yeah, so Audrey, investigation.
Yay.
Yeah, definitely a false bottom, obviously.
What?
And we,
Audrey opens and he's like, easy.
yeah, it was honestly so easy. So the sea chest contains, and I'll just type this out as I say it, 1,600 copper pieces,
Dang it, that sounded cool for a
Bless
second.
you.
Yeah, that's so cool.
800
Bless you.
silver pieces,
Oh, okay, that's getting better.
70 gold pieces, a silk sash threaded with copper, a carved wooden orb,
Nope.
No
Hate
orbs.
orbs.
No
Can't
more
do
orbs.
orbs.
put this right back.
She's like, never again will I attune to an orb.
Nope. No orbs for me.
Hey, look, I got Orbeus, so
Yeah, some bronze cloth gloves, and a hand crossbow. And you're not sure if it might be magical. You don't know. I mean, honestly, if Deli's doing this other stuff. Never mind. Audrey, go ahead and make a Arcana check to see if you know if
Check
this
it
is magical
later.
or not. Yes.
Ooh.
Wait, you have a better Arcana check than me? Dang, I didn't realize
yes,
that.
that's
So-
why I'm
You have a
like,
better
hey, maybe Jordan should do the
everything
Arcana
than
check.
about everybody.
That's okay. No. When it comes to Constitution or Dexterity or Wisdom, I cry.
Audrey, actually, you know what? Make another Arcana check. I just realized Deli wouldn't have even done the Arcana check on that in the first place because she was again doing something else.
Yeah, I was
for
doing
that
something
first
else.
one. So just make another one. Yeah, you can. So that one is it's a +1 glamored chain shirt. So yeah, you can use an action or maybe bonus action to make it change into some other pieces of clothing, or make it look like any other thing you would wear.
I'm trying
like
to
that.
think of who that would go best with. Honestly, I'm not sure.
Someone dexterous. I mean, honestly, Audrey probably is the best one for that. I think.
Oh, it is Dex. Okay.
Yeah. Well, because it's a chain shirt. It's like at the very highest, like the threshold at which you would stop getting good dex bonuses for it.
Yeah, I was about to say he needs a better AC anyway.
Yeah.
Does that make it better? I would guess.
Yeah, I think it does.
And
Yeah.
I don't wear armor, so
Well, I'm not Dexy though.
Right, but even still, +1 chain shirt is
Okay.
going to be better for you. And then Audrey, the reason you, I think, for sure recognize the hand crossbow, this belonged to the Red Queen. They stole it from her and put it in here. It is a +2 hand crossbow.
Dang.
Mhm.
Okay.
Audrey's getting all kinds of cool stuff today.
Mhm.
Okay. So
And so Audrey, like when you actually like look at this chamber, I think it's pretty obvious to you as a thief. Like this is a gauntlet that they'd have thieves run to like either prove themselves or whatever. And if they make it through the gauntlet, then you get what's inside the chest. And then it's like, oh, it's a false bottom. And the second test is they have to get the thing inside. But it seems like the sort of thing they would fill regularly with random treasure, to incentivize thieves taking a test, sort of thing. So. Yeah, there you go.
yep. Okay. So
But yeah, at least you have the Red Queen's +2 hand crossbow back.
yeah.
A piece of her to remember.
Yeah. And I think I'll just ask you instead of messaging you about
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
I want to see if there's any possibility to make this +2 magic-y wrist crossbow to go with my wrist stabby.
100%. Make an Arcana check, Audrin. And it's not like, I don't think you can do it now. You need like at least a short rest to do this, but just for the next time you would have the chance to do it. Let's just see if you can actually pull it off. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. No problem. Cool wrist crossbow for Audrin.
He's like, I know what she would have wanted.
Mm-hmm. Cool stuff. Deli, you want to torture dude?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Probably what happens is you guys come back across the pit and you see Deli trying to push him up into, like, his legs are locked into the stretcher
rack. Yeah.
And she's trying to push him. She's trying to push him up into the rest of it. She's a small little dragon, but she's like,
I mean, take away, like, at this point, like, I mean, she's not really doing much because Audrin is busy, and I'm assuming Juno's
probably helping,
playing Anna and whatnot. So take was just like, Deli, what are you doing?
He's gonna wake up. We need to put him in here.
Okay. I mean, do I know that, like, will this thing, like, kill him if we just, like, put him in it?
No, it's you have to actually, like, activate it and, like, crank it so that it stretches out his arms and legs first. Yeah.
Okay. Takeaway's like, fair enough. Okay. And I will, I'll help her.
Yeah.
As you push him up, you realize there's a scorch mark across his face, 2 across his cheeks, and on his hands as well. Like, she's scalded him.
Yikes.
Takeaway kind of looks over at Deli and is just like, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And she kind of just looks, she has this kind of look on her face when you see it, she's like,
he needs to know what it feels like.
Why? Because he tortured animals in here?
He tortured people. And he needs to know what that feels like.
Takeaway just kind of like, I mean, I feel like she's just like, now's not really a good time to, like, try to teach Deli a lesson. But she agrees. She's like, putting him in this box is not a bad option, though. As far as, like,
so yeah, not in the Iron Maiden, just on the stretching rack.
Yeah, just and you can't see it, but you can't see it, but she did his feet as well. And she has spare the dying, so if he was gonna go down, she could make sure he didn't.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
All right. So
take
well, as soon as you said there's a torture rack, I'm like, Deli is not going to like this area, and she's going to have a reaction, and is not going to be cool.
Good stuff. Takeaway, would you make a sleight of hand check to see how well you buckle the straps?
Like, tie him up?
Stuff? Yeah.
I don't have a great sleight of hand.
You do not.
Nope.
All right, not very well. You do not know how this works. Deli, you have the same roll, and it doesn't, yeah.
What I was going to say, could I roll perception to know when we need to do it better?
Are the ropes even tied with a 3?
Yeah, make a perception, Deli. Whoa. Yeah, so you can tell right away.
Gonna work. He'll get out. We need to do this right.
And then Takeaway just, like, puts up her hands and is just like, then get someone else to do it.
Audrin! Audrin, we need your help.
So, like, do we just all make it back over? And we're like,
I assume, yeah.
What are you?
Don't worry about it. He needs tied up.
Here's the thing, right? Like, I feel like at this point she's like, okay, we lost the person we were trying to come here after. Now we need to, like, at least see if this guy knows anything about where Vanthus is. But I mean, he's probably not going to wake up for a while. So,
okay, Caleb, can I do an investigation to see if it was just badly tying, or if, like, the device is actually jacked up and you can't actually tie somebody to it anymore?
It's not the second one, so you can just make a sleight of hand if you want to do it better.
Okay.
Take advantage because Juno's helping you.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, Takeaway's just like, I don't know how to tie knots.
It's not even that. I think it's just, like, a series of, like, complicated buckles and straps that just, it's hard. You're not used to it. So
This whole time they've been doing stuff, could I have been just like attempting to take a short rest, even though I probably won't get it, but like
You can be attempting that and you will not get it, but yes.
cool. But this whole time that's what I've been trying to do.
That's fine. You're just looking down at the pit like 16 damage.
Ridiculous.
I would just like to point out that is the most animated I've seen Emily in all the years.
Honestly,
of us playing this
I
game.
think that's true.
That felt like a me reaction where I,
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
triggered.
Okay, cool. So
This is
the thing is, Deli, this guy's not going to wake up for a while. So do you just leave him there? Like you guys, I think
She
can
doesn't
tell.
care.
Yeah, I think you guys can tell after a while. Like this isn't. You can't stay here. Like you're going to have to keep moving.
Right. Unfortunately, I'm just like, well, great. I guess we have to go talk to the other lady now.
To be clear, Deli didn't care if she was here when he woke up. She just wanted him to wake up here.
That's fine. That's fine.
No, I mean, and like that's fine. It's just like now Takeaway's just like, dang it, like one of our leads, like now, like we literally can't ask him anything.
Yep.
Because he decided to be an idiot and go out onto the spikes.
Yep.
Was there
It's just
anything
like clearly
else?
he wasn't that smart. I don't know what he was thinking was going to happen. It was working. He only got one of us out there. What did he think was going to happen?
this has like that same feel when you're playing a game and like the big bad just walks off the edge and kills himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's like, okay, I didn't even mean to cheese you, but
I guess I won. Oh, but yeah, cool. I think you guys would move on from that room then, and we can continue. But let's go ahead and take a first break, and our only break. We only take one break anymore, but and we'll come back and continue going through the Thieves Guild when we get back. Stick around.